Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. It's me, Anna, with you here. Today we are in a lovely place outside Altea, which is called Port of Campomanes. Amazing area. I'll show it to you later on at the end of the video, so don't miss that, with just spectacular views of all the mountains, the port, boats, and our lovely Mediterranean Sea. And we're here today to discuss all the latest news update because there's a lot to talk about today. First of all, in terms of situation, I want to say that we received the numbers finally, and for the weekend, for the non-working days, we've had almost 50,000 cases, almost 50,000 of them. Exactly, it was 49,823 cases. And last year on the same date, which is the most interesting thing, we've had way less. We've had 44,000 more or less, okay? Which tells us that it's the biggest number ever in the history of this pandemics. Kind of scary, but still, knowing that a lot of people are okay and it's just light symptoms, we don't take it as something catastrophic for us, you know. The index has grown up until 695 cases per every 100,000. So basically we are at 700 already. There has been already the decision made that people who are tight contacts with the positive case, but if they're like those who are vaccinated, fully vaccinated, will not need to stay on quarantine, which means basically, let's say one of my family members gets positive. I would need to quarantine myself. But since I'm fully vaccinated, I don't need to do so. There are some specific recommendations that the Ministry of Health is giving, basically to minimize the amount of people you're in contact with. Just do the essential things like go to work, do basic things that you need for a living. Not just travel or go like to concerts and things like this. But these are just recommendations. So people will not need to quarantine as we did before. Even if they're negative at first part of the test, they would be needing to quarantine these 10 days. But now it's not going to be the case, which is from one side a good news, but from the other side not so much, because they can still spread it. So it depends on every person's like its opinion. The second thing which will be happening is the reunion, the very important reunion that will be today, celebrated today. By this evening we'll know exactly the measures that there will be, but Valencian region has said already that they've asked the Supreme Court to do specific modifications. First of all will be to ask for the green certificate, the passport, the COVID passport, how you want to call it. They want to ask it even on the terraces of bars and restaurants and cafeterias in general, like hosteleria, what we call it in Spain. So they want to ask it even on the outside. This measure, to be honest with you, we've been talking about this a lot, and this will affect way more our region than it was when it was just on the inside, because people had a choice. Like if they don't have a certificate, they could stay on the terrace and they could still consume and ask for beverages and meals inside of the bar and still leave their money for the economy, you know. But now, if they will approve that, they won't be able to stay on the terraces. So it's going to be a uncomfortable and unpleasant situation for a lot of businesses, which are in shock right now on what our region has decided to do. Let's see if the Supreme Court will still approve it or not. That's the main question, but at least that's what the government is asking for. Also, what they wanted to do is to ask it in gym, like sport halls, in cinemas, in all shopping centers, like big shopping areas where there's usually a lot of people inside, because a lot of people still eat or drink in them, or just eat something like a snack. You know, they take out the mask to drink some water, so they need to make sure that it's safe there as well. In general, the only autonomic region so far that has severe measures, which will be like Catalonia with the night curfew, night lockdown, the nightlife being shut down, like all these things, only Catalonia for now wants to do so. All the rest of autonomic regions so far decided that they don't want these measures, at least now for Christmas and New Year. And starting from 1st of January, we will see But so far, it's not going to be the case, probably, okay? We will know all these measures. I'm going to post it on my community tab today in the evening as soon as I'll know the measures for our region, Valencian region and Benidorm, of course. So don't miss that one. Make sure you are subscribed so that you could go to our community tab and check the latest update. Basically, this is what's going on in terms of restrictions. A lot of uncertainty, but hopefully knowing what Valencian region wants to do, it's something that we'll probably be prepared for. The other thing is if it's good or bad for our economy. The second news, of course, is the Spanish lottery, the Christmas lottery, which is the most important epic lottery in all the entire year here in Spain. It's called Lotería de Navidad, Christmas lottery, aka, and it's celebrated today on the 22nd of December with my family. Officially, it has been like the first few good hours we've been on the television watching the numbers, checking if we have a lucky one or some of the luckier ones. But since I have to work, we have things to do, so it's not possible just to stay all day on the television. And people will be able to check these numbers on the official lottery website. Why I'm telling this? Because I know a lot of you were asking, maybe you even bought some of the lottery tickets here. So you are able to check even starting from now online on official website of Loterías y Apuestas, or just in internet put check Lotería de Navidad, like of this year 2021, and it will show you where you can put your number, the amount that you purchase, like if it's one ticket it's 20 euros, if it's two tickets 40, and so on. And it will show you if you've got the special ticket with some prize on it. In total this year, there's going to be 2,408 million euros on the prizes that will be here. There's going to be one first prize, one second one, one third one, and then you have 2 fourth prizes and 8 fifth prizes, which is amazing. A lot of people are watching it right now. And just in case you have lottery tickets and you are lucky, which I wish for all of you guys, if you've bought it, maybe not, then maybe next year you will do so. If you have a lucky ticket, you can claim your prize up until 23rd of March 2022. This is the official limit when you need to do so. If not, the ticket will not be valid anymore and you'll just lose your prize. If you have a prize for less than 2,000 euros, like up until 2,000, you can go directly to the lottery place, any kind of lottery place. You can go there and claim your prize. They will be able to give you the money there. If it's more than 2,000 euros, then you will need to go to a bank or a financial entity that is outside, like on the back side of the ticket. You have the information of which financial entity covers these prizes for lottery. Usually it's some kind of a bank. So you'll just need to go to this bank to claim your prize, which is amazing. A lot of people are celebrating already because some of the bigger prizes already were official, the numbers, and people are celebrating even here in Benidorm on the Mediterranean Avenue. The lottery house, official house, they've sold the third prize, I think, or the second or the third prize, they've sold it here. So some lucky people here in Benidorm today. Congratulations to all of them. Maybe for some of you guys that are watching the Christmas lottery, we did it as well, and hopefully maybe just a little bit will be landing in our house. Benidorm already got lucky this year. The last news that I wanted to share with you all is what's happening with the tourist tax. Not sure how it's called officially, but it's a tax like you pay, for example, in Catalonia. When you go to some of the hotels or apart hotels, they charge you extra a few euros per night, like a touristic tax. So we've talked about it some while ago. I was saying that there were some political parties in the government here in Valencian community that wanted to put this tax here in the region, but all Uzbek, all hotel industry just stood up and they were saying, no way we will do this. It's not going to be happening. It's going to be a total ruin for our region because we are not even close to recovering from pandemics just yet. And if you want to put a tax, that's like an extra negative point for people visiting our region. Like, don't they just get it, you know? And right now, there's been officially a document that's been presented already, which is like a sort of agreement, I would call it, between the syndicates, between like all the tourism business and the government for the touristic tax for 2023. So not next year just yet, but 2023. As for now, there are some ideas in this document. We don't have the full access to it, but what the official sources are saying is that it will be kind of voluntary. So different municipal halls will decide for their town if they will impose this measure or not. So it might not be obligatory in all the areas. Let's hope Benidorm is not going to be the case, because if not, we will suffer very, very much from 2023. It's not going to be a lot. In some points, it might be up until €2 per night. It's just €2. I mean, it's a coffee or a tea in a cafeteria. But if you're staying for 14 nights, like 2 weeks, then it's already quite a lot of money, you know? So, I mean, a lot of people will not be happy with it. I know a lot of people will be, and a lot of people might prefer to choose some different destinations in Spain, maybe some islands, or going south towards Murcia or some other regions in Spain, like Andalusia, I'm not sure, like any other different one where this tax does not exist. So not a good decision. Hopefully something will change. It's still a long way to go. It's slightly more than 1 year until 2023. So hopefully something will happen and they'll decide it's not a good idea, and it never was. But I will be here for you. I will inform you about everything that is happening, and if there will be a touristic tax, you'll be the first one to know about this. These were all the news, and in terms of weather, I must say that it's not hot today. It's approximately 19 degrees, so I'm slightly warm with this coat, but there is barely, like, there's almost no sunshine. There are quite a lot of clouds. You know, I was telling you that these clouds will be coming from west side towards Mediterranean area, and they are here already. It's not supposed to rain up until Christmas Day, or like the night of Christmas Eve towards Christmas Day, but it's going to be this cloudy weather. Although zero wind right now, as you can see by my hair, zero wind, zero rain, just very nice, cozy and warm temperature outside. So a lot of people are still going out. They're taking the boats, they're going fishing right here, just enjoying and exploring the area. This kind of weather will be in a lot of parts in Spain today. As you can see on this first map, there's going to be some clouds on the, basically, well, almost in all parts of Spain, except for some north and some south parts. And the more we go towards Christmas, the more clouds and rain we'll start receiving. First of all, west side, and then coming towards the Mediterranean area. On Sunday, it should be, on Saturday evening towards Sunday, it should be raining in a lot of parts in Spain. And in terms of temperatures, very nice, very mild, as I've said, very cozy, even slightly warm like this. You could easily go with a sweater down the streets and it will be totally fine, because even at the beach, zero wind at all, nothing at all. Very, very calm weather today. So this weather, the good thing about this, it's not going to be changing anytime soon, probably up until the beginning of January. Even on the 1st and 2nd of January, I've checked it for you just in case you're coming here. It will be the same temperature, approximately 19-20 degrees. How cool is that, having at the end of December, true winter supposed to be, but we are approximately at 20 degrees here. The same temperatures are expected on the south parts of Spain. In Benidorm today, plus 20, Alicante, same 20 degrees, Barcelona 13, Granada 16, Malaga 17, Sevilla 16 degrees once again, Madrid plus 15, Murcia 19, Balearic Islands 16, Canarian 23, and Valencia today will have its amazing 17 degrees. The water temperature did not change, and it's not going to be changing in the next week or so. It will be plus 16. And if we'll be having plus 20 degrees outside, it's quite possible it will not be changing in the next few weeks or maybe even more. So if plus 16 is a good temperature for you, you can still swim in our lovely Mediterranean Sea. But be careful with the jellyfish that might be wandering around. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video and you got to see these amazing views in here. I wish you a lovely day of today, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new interesting video from Benidorm. We'll be having a nice walk and exploring some more Benidorm Street. See you then. Bye.